welcome to Cooking with Meg. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos. I wanted to try like the baked oats, the like viral things on TikTok or whatever. They look really good, but we'll get into that later. For now, I need to go to the store and get a banana. So how about you come to the store with me and we'll get in my car and we'll have a little heart to heart, since it's been a fat sec since we've had that. It's so hot. Oh my gosh, my legs are burning on these stupid leather seats. That's a really attractive angle. Okay, this is not a good angle of me, but that's okay. We're heading to the store to get some bananas. Welcome to the car. This isn't the car that you guys are familiar with because I got in a car accident. Sunroof, yes ma'am. My car accident was like back in August, so I'm over it now, but it was very traumatic at the time. So there were three things I wanted to address while I'm driving to the store. One being the car accident, done, cool. Two, I weigh more than I've ever weighed in my entire life right now. So that's, I don't know why I'm talking about this. I just feel like it's important to be vulnerable about this subject. That's lovely. Makes me feel really good about myself. But it's okay. What's most important is that I'm actually fueling my body because I don't want to talk about this anymore. So let's change the subject. I kind of hate talking about that. I have been slightly more open about that on my YouTube channel lately, but it's still something that I'm not comfortable talking about yet, but I'll come around eventually, possibly. I just can't get over how attractive this angle is, really. The third thing I wanted to address is something that I literally don't remember, so. Ew, I forgot there's so much road work. Road work, what are you doing? I'm a little stressed out. This is very stressful. Also, this is a spot that I got in my accident, so I hate driving in this area. What the frick is this car doing? Am I gonna die? I'm gonna die. Oh, the third thing I wanted to address is these freaking jaw clips that I'm wearing right now. I just wanted to say that they are amazing. And that's it. They've honestly changed my life. I got mine on Amazon. I got like a pack of 6 super cute like matte ones for like 13 bucks. They have changed my life. Like, I will never do my hair again. It takes 3 seconds to put one of those suckers in, and then you look cute and classy and just sexy, I feel like, and it's great. We're at the store now, so let's go get some bananas. I turned off my car and forgot to shut my sunroof. It's fine. Mask up. I just witnessed somebody do something very interesting with a... Actually, I don't even want to finish that sentence. That was the most stressful experience of my entire life. I literally hate doing things like that alone still to this day. Can we talk about how I was the only one wearing a mask inside that store? Oh my gosh, I want that car. I want that car so bad. I used to hate trucks, and like I still hate trucks, so don't get me wrong. But like I would love to have a really small white or like brown or yellow, like that kind of color vibe. Very, very small, like pickup truck. Is that too much to ask? One was wearing a mask inside that store, which I personally have a hard time understanding. I don't understand why people are in such a hurry to get rid of the mask mandate when there's like still people dying from COVID and they're like, oh, the vaccine's out, we're fine. You are not fine. No one is fine. I almost hit a traffic cone. Wouldn't be the first time, not gonna lie. I'm a good driver, I swear, but like I have definitely hit traffic cones and have definitely gotten in a car accident. But like, I'm a good driver. Oh, there are children crossing the street. Get out of my way. I'm gonna stop recording now. I will get back to you when we're ready to make the baked oats. Body positivity and acceptance. This is what I look like right now. Yay. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay to look like this. It's okay. I had dairy this morning for breakfast and it was not a good call. It is not sitting well at all. This is why you don't have dairy when you're lactose intolerant. Who would have thought? I was just complaining about how much dairy was hurting my stomach, and now I'm eating mac and cheese, so that's really not helping my situation here. The first step on the recipe that I found is to preheat the oven to 350. The recipe that I found is also a vegan recipe, but I know there's like tons of like ones that aren't vegan. I've talked about my experience with veganism on this channel like a couple times, but just to like quickly go over that, I'm not a vegan. but I have a lot of vegan tendencies. I hope to like eventually possibly become vegan, but I'm also kind of against like cutting out food groups altogether. I kind of think like everything in moderation, so I'm not really sure how I feel about that. But I do tend to have vegan tendencies because I'm all like save the earth and all that stuff. So, and I'm lactose intolerant, so I really shouldn't be eating dairy anyways. I mean, it obviously doesn't stop me, but so if you have not heard about like baked oats yet, then like you're probably living under a rock a little bit. They've been everywhere all over YouTube and TikTok, and they're super trendy right now, and everyone's claiming that they're like it's like a healthier version to cake. I hate the word healthy, but the recipes are super quick and easy, which I love. It's really easy to make it vegan, which I also love, so it's like attainable for anybody. Also, if you don't know this about me already, I am a oatmeal lover. Like, I will eat oatmeal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and never get tired of it. I love oatmeal, so I feel like I'm gonna be a really good judge of this. Let's get out a blender. I feel like in the past when I've done cooking with Megs, I've always tried to like put on this like crackhead persona that's like, I'm such a crackhead, I'm wrecking my kitchen, I don't know how to cook, lol. But like, that is not me at all, and that is like not true at all either. I actually love cooking. I'm very much into the culinary arts. I'm actually a really good cook. I'm a really good baker too. I work at a bakery, I decorate cakes. I actually want to pursue culinary arts, that or acting, so I'm actually a good cook. I don't know why I was trying to put on this persona that's like, lol, I'm such a crackhead, I can't cook, lol. But like, I'm kind of over that now. So in fact, I always tried to put on a persona in my YouTube videos that I'm like super loud and obnoxious and crackhead, which is like not true. Like, I can be sometimes when I'm having fun, but I'm actually a very like mellow person, and I've been trying to put on that persona more on YouTube more, so it's not like unrealistic, because like I'm not always off the walls, you know what I mean? Okay, so the first ingredient is 1 banana, which we have bananas now, so that's good. Should I just put 10 bananas in a blender and drink it? Be like Freely the Banana Girl. I've actually wanted to do a YouTube video where I eat like Freely the Banana Girl for a day, just to see. I don't know, just to see, like, honestly. It's like super simple. It's just a bunch of ingredients that you just throw into a blender, and then you put in a baking sheet, and then you bake it. It's so easy, and it better taste good though. I want to see what all the hype is about. My stomach does not feel good. I did this to myself, so I can't really say much. All right, 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Maple syrup is like my favorite thing. I always put it on my oat milk when I make it because it's a really good like natural vegan sweetener. We always have oat milk and almond milk, but I think we're out. So maybe I could use like coconut milk. I can't afford to use regular milk at this point right now. Okay, we have canned coconut milk, so I'm gonna use that instead. I would normally just use oat milk with this recipe, but this is fine. I just spilled water on my shirt. It's 2/3 cup of this. What does coconut milk even taste like? Well, I don't know how to feel about that. Okay, and add that to the blender. And just spill coconut milk all over the counter while you're at it. All right, this calls for 3 tablespoons of nut butter. I'm gonna use peanut butter and almond butter. I love nut butters, they're so good. So I'm gonna do 4 tablespoons. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of the almond, and then 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. See, I'm not the type of person to follow recipes. I like always have to add my own twist. I feel like it's like wrong to like exactly copy recipes, because then it's like not authentic. Maybe when you're like a beginner in the cooking and baking world, but like after a while you need to learn to just like add your own twist. Yes, ma'am. Peanut butter smells so good. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then the main part, which is 1 cup of oats. This doesn't fit in this container, so we're just gonna make a mess. Oh, yep. Saw that coming. Isn't that lovely? You guys must think I'm like the messiest baker. I'm actually a really clean baker. This is just difficult. I'm very much the type of person who has to keep their area clean, or else I'll like feel overwhelmed and panic. 1/2 tablespoon of baking powder, and then 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And then it just needs like a pinch of salt. So there's my pinch. You can't even see my hand. Let me adjust the camera. That's a good idea. There you go. Now you can actually see what I'm doing. I should have thought of that earlier. And then 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon.
Is this for your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Hey, quirky queens.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
And I'm gonna like add my own twist to it, and I'm gonna add some cloves as well. Cloves is like my favorite spice. Makes everything cloves. Makes everything better. It makes everything taste like fall. Even though it's spring, we still love things that taste like fall. I really do love all the seasons of the year. Like, there's so much good to come in every season of the year. And that's just why Mother Nature is so great, is that we get some versatility happening. However, I do have to say, I think spring is like my favorite. Just because I feel like I am the embodiment, I don't really know if I would use that word right, of spring. You know what I mean? Okay, that's all. I added my cloves. And you just need to add like a pinch of cloves because they're pretty strong. Then I believe you're just supposed to blend this up. Great. Oh, it wasn't plugged in all the way. I was like, this is lovely. Really good for like a fast breakfast if you like, I don't know, because it takes like 20 minutes to bake, but if you like started it before you started getting ready, put it in the oven, got ready, and then just ate it while you're going out the door, that would be good. Okay, that's good. It kind of just tastes like banana bread. And then I'm gonna add some blueberries and chocolate chips and just stir those in. You don't want to blend them in because you don't want them to get like all gross and mushy. I'm just gonna add like a handful. I don't really know. I actually hate measurements, so I should rephrase that. Like, I'll use measurements and I can understand and appreciate why the measurements are there. But I feel like a lot of the time we do a lot of unnecessary measuring. I'm gonna add some more blueberries and then I'm gonna add some chocolate chips as well. I'm also just gonna add like a handful of these, not really measuring it out. I have this nice little baking dish. Look at that, beautiful. Just gonna sprinkle some blueberries and chocolate chips on top of this to make it look like nice and pretty like they do on TikTok. Because if it doesn't look pretty, then it's like, I'm not interested. That's my biggest thing with being like a culinary arts person, is like I have to make everything look pretty or else it's just not it. Okay, this is what we've got. And then it says to just put this in the oven for 20 minutes. The oats are in the oven right now. I'm just chilling. But while I was chilling, I just had like a crisis where I like couldn't tell what color this was. Like, I could tell, but I couldn't remember. Like, this is tan, right? But it looks like blue and then it looked pink. But then I was like, what is pink? What is blue? I don't know how to explain what just happened in my mind, but it was wild. Okay, those have about a minute left in the oven. I will say it smells so good. I want to find a way to top the oats to make them look really pretty because, again, like I said earlier, it's got to look pretty or else it's not as good. Also, my freckles are kind of popping and my acne, but that's fine. I'm going to top these with a banana and then like a peanut butter glaze. Look at how cute this is. Here's the timer. These smell so good. I feel a little bit jiggly still, so they might need a second. Okay, since they're like oats, they're probably supposed to be like a little bit jiggly, but I'm just gonna put them in the oven for like 5 more minutes just to be sure. So I'm just putting the peanut butter in this. I'm gonna microwave that peanut butter as soon as those oats come out. That way they have a second to cool. Okay, so this is what it looks like just coming out of the oven. Mine doesn't look as pretty as the ones on TikTok, but that's okay because I'm gonna make it look real good in a second here. All right, let's get this presentation going. I have a sliced banana that I'm just gonna start putting around the corners. I have bananas around the edges like that. Then I'm gonna put blueberries in the middle. Beautiful. And then we're just gonna glaze it with this peanut butter sauce. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. This is what we have. Beautiful. Now it's time for the moment of truth. They look beautiful, they smell beautiful. But that doesn't matter, does it? That's like really good. Like, it literally tastes like a cookie. I do highly recommend this recipe. This is way good. In conclusion, 10 out of 10, recommend the baked oats. Thank you for coming along with me for this exciting journey. I'm gonna leave now and enjoy these. So, goodbye, loves.